Welcome back, everybody. Today we are on Western Wilds, and we are going to be starting off a new challenge here in FS22. The goal is going to be to hit 100 million within 5 years. I'm hoping to get it done by 3. Couple of rules on us. We cannot do any sort of cheaty money generators. The only ones we're allowed to do is the base game generators, like the windmills and such. And maybe if we're doing some solar panels on a shed or something like that, where it's not ridiculous, we're not getting a ton of money every month. Where it's something where it's similar to the base game ones, where they kind of pay off over the course of like 5 or 10 years or something, just to kind of help pay back the cost of the building a little bit, almost get a little bit of discount on the building. So, we are going to start off with a bunch of grass work. We are going to be able to do some loans, so I'm going to max out our loan right now. The only other big rule is we can't buy anything that we can produce ourselves in base game, at least. So there's no buying any wheat, barley, any of the regular fruits like that. Lime, we're probably going to be making pretty soon anyways, along with a few other things. Any other mods in the game are okay. So we are going to be using some cheaty mods. This is not going to be a realistic playthrough. In fact, this is a pretty unrealistic tractor. This is the 4755 modded version. So you can see I've got a 93 mile an hour speed on this one. Actually meant to get the lower one, but it's alright. We just have to make sure we don't flip this too much. Alright. We are going to start off with grass work here. And we're going to go ahead and buy that baler. Most of the stuff we're going to be renting, but since it's there and used and it is 30% off, we're going to go ahead and buy it. And then we're going to set up a little bit of a weird setup, but it's going to work. So we need mowers. And we're going to come down here to the Ultimate Mowing Baling Pack mower. So we're going to get the front mower. And then the rear mower. I bought that instead of leasing it too. All right. So we're going to make sure to lease this one this time. It's all right. We're going to end up buying them in the long run anyway. I just need a little bit of extra money right now. And we are going to do a 3-point hitch. We're going to lease it. And then we are going to need a weight that has a hitch on it as well. So we're going to go ahead with self-made weight back here. All right. So, the way this is all going to get hooked up is going to look really odd. Rear mower here is getting hooked up to the front. Ooh, that's a lot of action. I can't hit before. All right, well, let's see. And I'm stuck on our... Alright, let's pick up our little weight here. Lower it down. It hook up to the baler. If I don't get myself stuck. Alright, there we go. Buy a bunch of land. And we're going to hook the front mower on. There we go. Alright. Okay, now we can drive. Let's buy up some property. We are going to grab all 8 plots up in the corner here. Alright. First thing we're going to do is go and mow it all. I am going to come back with a bale wrapper and turn it all into silage as well, because it'll give us a good bit more money than just doing grass. But there was no easy way to work out with the number of bales we are going to get out of this to do them wrap. We needed the extra capacity of doing this baler with the 189 size. If we did a standard size, 2 of these fields basically gave you 200 bales. I was at the bale limit, or would be at the bale limit, and it just doesn't work out right with the storage, with the way that's all goofed up with silage bales. Alright, so let's get all of this lowered and unfolded. Baler can get turned on. Should automatic drop on as well. Automatic drop. Spot them with the 3 pitch if I want. Yep, unfold it. Alright. Now hopefully we should be good. And I know this is really goofy with having the swather in the front, but it still works just fine for some reason. So, I'm going to go ahead and get this field all mowed up, and I'll get back with you guys. I'll probably show a little bit of this, but I don't want to make you sit around for probably about 2 hours while I mow all of our property here, because that would just feel like torture to you, because it's probably going to feel like a little bit of torture to me. But anyways, I will get back with you in a little bit. So while I'm mowing here, I figured I'd just give you a little bit of an update on the channel and kind of on me lately in general. So I really wasn't getting much of any content out. If you're a subscriber, you know that I've really kind of been dark for quite a while here. Work and my home life was taking up a lot of time. But I actually recently just quit my full-time job. One of my 2 dogs, who I care quite a bit about, and my wife cares quite a bit about, had a torn ACL and meniscus. So she actually just had a knee surgery, a TPLO, which is a very, very big deal, kind of. She's going to be rehabbing for about 4 months and is kind of in constant need of care with the way she is as a patient. She really doesn't like being cooped up, and she really won't just stay down, stay off of furniture or anything like that. So I actually quit to mainly take care of her and be able to take care of some stuff around the house. Luckily, we've made enough, and my wife makes enough that we're able to do it, at least for the time being. So now that I'm home and taking care of the dogs in the house, the plan is, at least right now, that I'm going to be trying to get a lot more content out. So I'm hoping to try and actually get a couple videos a week done. We'll see how that goes moving forward, especially because, I mean, I'm putting probably about 3 to 4 hours a day into taking care of the dogs in the house, at least. So with actually being able to finally spend some time with my wife too, because our work schedules weren't really lining up for that. Oh, that's going to start beeping again. We'll see how much time I really have for videos. But the plan is at least try and get probably 2 or 3 done a week. I think we're going to be doing both some farm sim, and I'm probably going to be doing some Starfield videos, because I have been playing that and enjoying it. As weird as it sounds, I'm not 100% sure if I really like the game, or if it's just that it's a new game and something new for me to do that I haven't had in a while. It's definitely not my ideal space game, but maybe we'll get into that in one of the Starfield videos or something. So yeah, that's what's going on with me and what's going on with the channel. So I will be getting out quite a bit more, and we'll see. Maybe we'll try and get into some other things as well. But that's kind of the update for right now. Alright, so it took well into the night here, and we are pretty much completely out of light at this point. But I did manage to get all of that land mowed. I missed a few spots here and there, but that's alright. We got it all mowed, baled, wrapped, and stacked over here. So I did lease this wrapper and buy that trailer since we'll be needing that plenty, and the trailer was cheap enough. So we're going to call it a night, and in the morning here, I'm going to get fields plowed up and ready to plant. Alright, bright and early. Probably should have set it up even to go a little bit earlier. But at least now we're going to have 3-day months. Alright, and we didn't lose that much from our lease or our giant loan. Those are bales. The bales are at 26%, so yeah, they're going to take a little while to get finished up here. That's okay. I'm going to grab a plow. We'll have to get our fields made up, then we will probably save and hop back in. We'll see. I might do soil samples. We do have precision farming on. I might just buy it all up, though. Or buy up all the data instead of actually going and doing the scans, because it's going to be quite a few scans. We'll see where we're at. That's what we want. Back. No, we don't need any attachers. We're not going to be plowing any or hauling anything behind this. Okay, we're going to lease that because we definitely do not have enough to buy it. Yeah, I really did not want to do this while it was pitch black out. It was hard enough trying to find the green bales on green grass amongst all the green bushes in the dark. I think for the time being we're just going to use the freebie gone because, yeah, we'd get a handful of wood chips that we could sell, but I'm not too concerned with it. I haven't actually used this plow before, but it is the absolute largest thing that we can get without getting really goofy and hooking up like 3 or 4 of them or something. Or 3 or 4 of some other plows. And we have a lot more. Alright. Helps. Greater, hopefully. We're going to try and leave a little bit of a gap around that edge. We're going to leave a decent gap on this back side here. Big fence. Great fields. Yeah, that looks pretty straight. I think I'm going to end up buying a small tractor and the seeder, and we'll have a helper come through and seed. Tried to readjust to straighten out a little bit. I think I just crooked instead. Sorry. It's not have to be perfect. I mean, we're definitely going to have quite a bit of field. Right now, the plan is I'm going to do 9, 10, 19, and 20 as one field, all for either wheat or barley. I still haven't quite made up my mind yet. I think we're going to do wheat. And then 7, 8, 17, 18 is going to stay grass for the time being. Alright, so we wound up with a little bit over 25 hectares for that entire plot. It's a big plot. I'm not sure 100% yet what I want to do with how I want to seed it, the equipment I want to get. I think we are going to start small and cheap, even though it's going to take a long time to seed it, but we don't really have that much money. 47,000 is going to go really quick when we're dealing with 25 hectares. And we can't sell those bales yet. We're only about 35% fermented, so we've got at least another day or two before we'll be able to sell those and get some actual money coming in. So we are going to grab a modded soil sampler here and get our soil sampling done. And I think we're going to actually lease it. Yeah, we're going to lease it. Because I checked on buying the soil sample prices to just straight out buy the sampling for the field, and it was like 10 grand a field. And we don't quite have that much money. So I'm hoping that we can get the sampling done and it won't cost us 10 grand a field. Usually you can save at least a little bit by doing your own sampling. We're going to see. Woo! If it is going to be that expensive, we might not be able to soil sample yet. Oh, that gives a huge sample size. That's awesome. Make sure we've got that whole field in there. Alright, right now we are going to keep the soil sampler just so that if we do make our grass field here, we don't have to pay the full lease price again. Should probably go ahead and return the bale wrapper. Save on our lease costs. I think what we're going to do, this is going to seem kind of crazy. Yeah, this is the way we're going to do it. We're going to buy this little farm-all. And then we are going to buy seeders. We're going to buy the little case direct drill seeder to go with it. This is 37. Let's switch it real quick. I think I've got to get a different drawbar to hook this up if I remember right. Down here, miscellaneous. There it is. Alright, we're gonna grab some seed and some fertilizer. And we are gonna do wheat. I'd like to pick up a couple of small auger wagons to refill this, because it's really not going to last that long at all. And yes, I know we can add more seeders to the back of this one. Right there. The sides extend out so you can attach another one behind it. But the AI helpers don't seem to do too well with that. And I'd really kind of like to switch attachment setup. Anyway, I really don't like them getting all goofed up. I'd like to just have a worker do this field if we can. Alright, so I kind of hit the end of being able to do anything here. Ran out of gas basically in this tractor and in the other tractor over there. We've gotten most of the field seeded. If we take a look here, I mean, I've got about a quarter of the entire field left to go, but we're out of gas. I've got enough seed because I did pick up some more seed to be able to finish off that field, hopefully, and then forgot about the gas. So I'm going to have to skip forward a few days here and sell off a couple of bales at least in order to pay for some gas and a front loader to make it easier to sell the rest of the bales. So I think that's going to be it for this video. As long as you enjoyed, give me a like. If you didn't enjoy, give me a dislike. Let me know what you thought down in the comments, and see you for the next one. Bye-bye.